Welcome to the 5-Minute Prime Podcast. Quick, actionable tips to master personal finance and real estate investing. In just 5 minutes a day, we'll help you build wealth and achieve financial freedom. Have you ever felt buried under a mountain of random tips told to check mortgage rates 1 minute and buy a fixer-upper the next without knowing which step truly comes first? Let's be honest, real estate advice can feel all over the place, leaving you unsure whether to fix your credit, scout neighborhoods, or dive into deal negotiations. Today, we're going to tackle that exact feeling with a structured solution. I'll introduce you to a 5-step roadmap I call PRIME. That's prepare, research, invest, manage, expand. Trust me, a little structure can save you time, money, and a whole lot of headaches. By the end of this episode, you'll see how each step naturally leads into the next, so you're not randomly hustling or Googling, what do I do now, every time you buy or manage a property. So why do you need something like Prime in the first place? Real estate is full of big decisions, financing, location scouting, tenant management, and skipping just one element can derail your entire plan. A structured method ensures you don't wake up mid-escrow panicking about your down payment, or realize post-closing that you forgot to budget for major repairs. More importantly, as you will learn in the P for Prepare section of the Prime framework, getting yourself financially educated and be ready for investment is the key, and Prime framework is what will you get there in a structured fashion. Let's do a high-level pass at what each letter means. 1. P for Prepare. Mindset and finances. Setting up credit health, emergency funds, or clarifying your real estate why. If you skip this, you might jump into a deal with shaky finances or no clear direction that are often risky. 2. R for research. Finding the right market and deals. Where to invest, how to analyze neighborhoods, deal metrics like cap rates or quick filters like the 1% rule. Doing your homework reduces guesswork and buyer's remorse. 3. I for invest. Executing the purchase. Negotiations, financing, inspections, appraisals, everything from making an offer to signing the closing docs. This is where your research and prep become reality. 4. M for manage. Daily operations and growth. Tenant relations, maintenance, expense tracking, strategic improvements. A well-managed property yields stable cash flow and fewer headaches. 5. E for expand. Scaling your portfolio. Refinancing, leveraging equity, or branching into new niches. Once you've mastered the basics, you replicate what works, grow your team, and multiply your returns. Think of each step as a rung on a ladder. Climb them in order, and you'll reach your investing goals with far fewer setbacks. Here's a quick glimpse of what life can look like when you've fully worked through Prime. After Prepare, you've got your finances in shape, a decent credit score, and a clear budget for investing, no scrambling for down payments. And you're equipped with financial knowledge and investor mindset and ready to go. After research, you spot potential deals faster, understand market conditions, and avoid overpriced properties. You know exactly which neighborhoods fit your goals. After invest, you've closed on a rental or a flip with confidence. Financing lined up, contingencies in place, and no last-minute funding panics. After manage, the property runs like clockwork with minimal emergencies or tenant dramas. Plus, your accounting is streamlined, no confusion at tax time. After expand, you start leveraging equity or refinance to add more properties. Now you're seeing real wealth-building momentum, maybe enough monthly cash flow to replace part or all of your 9-to-5 income. At that stage, real estate investing feels far less chaotic because you're reusing proven steps instead of reinventing the wheel every time. That's what a complete end-to-end approach delivers. Over the next few episodes, I'll dive deeper into each of these stages, one at a time, from the nuts and bolts of prepare, like setting an emergency fund or understanding your credit score, to analyzing deals and research, closing the deal and invest, optimizing and manage, and finally scaling up and expand. Each episode will arm you with clear takeaways so you can step confidently into that phase. Now here's your quick challenge. Take a moment and ask yourself, which stage of Prime am I actually in right now? Are you still building up the funds and mental game, prepare? Or are you about to sign a property contract, invest? Knowing your stage clarifies what you should tackle next instead of bouncing around aimlessly. Also, if you want a full blueprint of these steps, check out my book on Amazon, The Prime Framework, where I break down each letter in even more detail, including best practices and common pitfalls to avoid. Lastly, if this overview got you excited about a structured way to handle real estate, share it with a friend who's also dabbling in property investing. Because trust me, real estate doesn't have to feel random if you follow a proven roadmap. Thanks for listening to the 5-Minute Prime Podcast. I'm Martin Maxwell, and remember, a clear framework plus consistent action is your ticket to a thriving real estate portfolio. Catch you next time, where we'll dive into the P for prepare step in more detail. Until then, stay focused and keep building.